Hi, this is Kevin with KGMJAM, owner of Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise. Go to proadvertisersclub.com, join for free today, and start advertising for free. Okay, today on Veve, on I guess an affiliation with Veve Vibes, Blackpink is dropping. Now, before this drop, I'm going to be honest, I never heard of Blackpink. And I'm a 57-year-old, 80s type guy, late 70s, early 80s. So not surprising, but evidently they're a big deal. A lot of number one hits, number one girl band of all time, I guess, from what I read about it. So I'm not going to act like I know what I'm talking about as far as the group goes. So if you're a fan, forgive me. It's just, it's on Veve though. They're doing this drop, and let's get over to it. And it's a big drop, okay? And here's what I mean. Okay, today, right now, we're going to have 4 opportunities to get one of these 4. The common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare, okay? You had to join the wait list for each individual one. The most expensive one is $60. They usually do a blind box, but they're doing it different this way. See, I got 6 minutes. So now, by joining all 4, if I get in on any of them, I'll get a notice and I can go to that one instead of, and I can still try to go individually, type thing afterwards. But right now it's going to be automatic because you're in a wait room. Now, the way the wait room works is you got to be there 5 minutes before the drop. So in 44 seconds, that's going to close. I wanted to use MCP points too. So I got 37 seconds to do that. So let's enter a bid of 48,000. 48,302. Place bid. Okay, so that gives me a chance. If I'm in the top percentage of bidders, I automatically win it or get a chance to buy it. I wouldn't say win it. But let's see what else they got going on. See, let's wait 9 seconds. You'll see how that closes up. Now, the way you get MCP points is every day they take a snapshot of your collection and give you points. That's the basic of it. There's other ways to gamify it as far as which ones you buy, the rarity and all that. But that's a simple explanation of MCP points. Okay, so the waitlist is now closed. Now, supposedly, they've got millions and 100 million followers and stuff like that. But here's the big question. Is this going to translate to NFTs? Now, they have personally been advertising it to their fans. But as far as the last time I checked, we didn't have a whole lot of new signups. So we're going to see. I'm still in a debate on whether NFTs just are not mainstream yet. Is that going to translate to this group? But look how big this drop is. So you have this drop, and then if you get all 4 of them, if you're able to, you will be able to get the premium digital collectible features JISOO's name on the front and her signature on the back. It's like it looks like that. It's like a card or whatever. Okay. And then tomorrow they do another member. And then the day after that, they do another member and so on. So they get all 4 members. But here's where I got really into it, where I thought it's going to be cool. So you can do that. Then on the 26th, you can get, I don't even know what this is. Okay. Light stick is a symbol of support and unity. Okay, I guess they used it in their concerts. Okay, but then the last day, or that same day at 12, an hour later, you can get their stadium, and you'll be able to put all 4 of them in the stadium some way, somehow. I don't know really how that's going to work, but I'll tell you, I wouldn't mind getting the stadium because that is just cool. Now, what can they do with this? All these NFTs on Veve have extra data storage space on them. If you go, I don't have a link to it, but somebody explained how when they made them, there's still lots of room to apply data, so they can add music. They can add, this could be, you have to own this to watch one of their concerts in the metaverse. So what I'm saying is maybe short term, this isn't going to be a big deal, but I think long term it will. So I'm going to go after all of it and try to get, if I can even get any. I might get locked out because if there's a lot of people going on, because there's not a whole lot of them. But again, is this going to translate to sales for NFTs? Because look, Dale Earnhardt Jr. is one of the most famous drivers in the world, but you can't give his NFTs away. So is there a chance it don't translate to this? Yes, initially. So the good thing, if it is translate, you can either save it or flip it and make a decent amount of money, or you can just sit on it as a long-term investment till it does take off. Because, all it takes is a little fire to take off, and boom, the next thing you know, it is, it will happen overnight. How long that will be, I think if it doesn't happen today that the fans come in, you have to wait for the metaverse to open up. And we might be a few years away from that. They've been working on it for 5 years, but, anybody who thinks it's not coming, metaverse ain't, Facebook's not losing $12 billion a year for nothing. They're really going all in and out on that Facebook, and what they're hoping for is everybody else uses them as a platform type thing, and they got to be bigger and better than everybody else. But there's a race right now between Amazon, Facebook. They all three might make it. They all might three combine. It might be easier that way because it's just so vast. And again, don't ever take my word or another YouTuber's word. Go study it yourself. Learn as much as you can. And the other thing you can do is watch like guys like me crash and burn if it doesn't work out, or whatever happens. You can just sit on the sidelines and watch. But what do we got? 48. Okay, so I'm in all four. So let me see. Oops, I want to go back to the one that's happening right now. So are they going to sell out, or can I buy them leisurely? And did I waste my MCP points? Now my MCP points will be replaced because I'm making about 1,200 a day. So it'll take about a month for it to get back. Now let's see what happens. Okay, I did not get in on that one. I got in on that one. Okay, that's the next level one. So I'm going to buy that. And I got it. Your order's been received. Okay, now let's go see if I can buy the other ones. That one I got in on, so I'm going to buy now. Well, hold on. How's that possible? I didn't have any. Oh, they messed up because I didn't have any more gems in there. Oh, it didn't even take my gems. Oh, it's a mess up. Okay, this is going to be a disaster. Because it did not take my gems. Yeah, it did. It did take my gems. Okay, I'm broke. But everything's sold out. Okay, that went fast. Wow. So I got the rare, supposedly. So let's see if it's in my thing yet. Okay, so now I've got a choice here. I'm either going to be able to keep it or flip it. So let's see. I'm thinking it's going to come out maybe at 100. But we won't know because we got to wait for 13 minutes. And I'm not going to record for that long. But anyway, I bought one definitely. And I was hoping to be able to see it. And I know I got the rare. Okay, here's the edition. Okay, I got number 1818. Let's see if it let me buy the other one with the same amount of gems. That would be a mess up. Okay, so I can buy now for this one. Get more gems. And I'm going to try to get as many of them as I can. Okay. So let's go to this one. I can buy that one too. Okay. So let's go. Well, I messed that up. Shit. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, see, it didn't even buy now. Okay. Well, hold on. Didn't I get more gems? Get more gems. Okay, it's saying it went through. So let's buy it. I got it. Okay, number 1744. Okay. So now let's see. Okay, I can't get the common. Everybody must have gone after the common. Oh, hold on, it's showing I got a common too. This is messed up, so I don't know what happened. It definitely took my gems out. Whoops. Shit. All right. It's getting kind of confusing here, and I think I've messed it up, but at least I got one. And it's claiming I got this one too. And it's claiming I got that one. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. If I got all three, I'll be in good shape. Now, the ultra rare is the gatekeeper. Because there's only, how many of these are there? There's only 1140. So these are the ones that are going to pump, because you got to have it in order to get this. So at that point, what is probably better to do is to, which you can craft it right away. Yeah. So these are going to be hot because there's only a limited amount of those. There's only 2,390. So let's see if I got any more. I've got the one definitely. Still waiting on that one. I might be around in 15 minutes because this is going to get crazy. The prices might pump. If the fans came in, guys, this could pump up huge. And this is only the first day. They're going to do one every day for the next 4 days. This is JISOO, whatever her name is. And again, if you're a fan, I apologize. I don't, until, like I said, until I heard about the drop, I've never heard it, of the band. Okay, they'll get it out. So I've got this one. So at the very least, I can sit on this. I definitely want, I wish I would have gotten this one first, because then the other ones would have been easier to get. But this is the gatekeeper. This is what everybody's going to keep and pump big time. Okay, and this one is, I definitely got that. These have not come through yet, even though they're showing I purchased. It's being processed unless it messed up, and they'll either refund me. Now, the thing is, if you don't get it, they don't take your gems. And if they took it, they refund it. Sometimes things get messed up, but that's the nice thing about going after these drops. If you have not been on Veve, the best way to get involved, because there's so much on it right now, and the good prices too, because everything's down. But I would just live off the drops and build your collection that way, because if you score, you can flip it for a nice chunk of change and reinvest it, or, whatever, take the money out if you want, because you can withdraw. It's a $500 minimum. So you have to have at least $500 in there to withdraw right now. And it would be nice if I got all three of those, because you're going to need, you're going to need all three. So actually all four of these are going to be, oh, I got them. Fantastic. And guys, I think I'm going to flip all three. 1744. Of course, the lower the mint number, the better. And, oh, I got 156. If it was under 150, that'd be even better. But 156 is that's huge. Okay, that's going to really help me add a little bit more. Okay, why don't we stick around for several more minutes, and I'm going to try to flip this stuff. Because maybe there's a very wealthy fan out there that, or it opens up as a dud. You never know. But it did sell out. That could all be Veve, guys. You know, that could not be a single pink fan, black pink fan at all. Okay, let's see. Let's go back. Whoops. I keep closing it out. Now, Veve, they moved over to Immutable X. And Immutable X is already pumping. It has been. It's up from its all-time low of 22 cents to almost $2.50. But for some reason, Veve's not being, it's on there. You can go on a Mutascan and look at all the transactions, but it's not advertised on. And I got a little theory. Is that because Veve's not going to stay on Immutable Scan? Or, what's the reason they're not even, why is Immutable X not promoting it? You think they would big time. So how much time we got left? Now you got to wait for 15 minutes for the store to open. And it's going to open up underneath here. And these are all the previous drops. I mean, it just goes on. They've been dropping 4 a week for years now. Okay. So I've got these 3. Now this was the drop before that I went after, and it's a record that you can play in a jukebox that you got to own. You got to buy the jukebox, and then this is music from a artist. Oh God, what's his name? Ron English, and that's what we're thinking they're going to do with this, because of course they have their music division now, so they're going to start signing. If this does well, other musicians will hop on board. Guys, this could be the beginning of an incredible bull run, or another whimper that people just aren't interested. But I think music will be the biggest attraction for NFTs, because there'll be utility with the music. Like with this, they'll be able to play the music while they're dancing on the stage. You might get utility to go to one of their concerts in the metaverse where you put on the goggles and you're actually there type thing. It's hard to tell. Okay, let's see how much time we got left. Because it takes, I think it's 20 minutes. So we got, in 4 minutes, they're already sold out. So it doesn't matter. Now, there might be some left that people went to pay it and something happened. Maybe their credit card got denied. It kicked, whatever the thousands of reasons go wrong. At that point, you can buy them. So I'm going to be here on this one in case I can get it. And if you get it, you got 5 minutes to pay for it. So let's stick around and see what's going on with that. But let's see what they do right now. This is just, like I said, this is just the beginning of what they're going to be able to do. Now, my phone's not capable of AR. Otherwise, I could put her here in the room with me and like take a picture next to her type thing. I can't do that with this phone, so I can't, but it has that capability. But what I can do is load the 3D image and turn her around. See, she might dance. There might be music on it. I don't know, because I haven't even checked, to be honest. If I can get it to load. Okay, see, this is the 3D image. Now, if you touch on it, it doesn't do anything. But that doesn't mean it's not going to have utility. I'm thinking the stage, because you're going to be able to put them on the stage. At that point, maybe they'll do a dance or play some music. Who knows? But this is, I don't own this one. That's why. That's the ultra rare. Let's do one that I own. See if I can get that to do anything. Now, if you get all 4 of them, you can craft that card with the signature on one side and the back. And, okay, nope, it doesn't do anything either, even if you own it. But this is just her in a different pose or a different outfit, I guess. So let's go back and see what's going on with this one. How much time do we have left? Okay, 1:34. I'm going to go after it if it pops up. See if I can get it. Because then I can craft it. And here's the dilemma. Do you flip it or do you sit on it hoping the fan base drives it up to incredible amounts of money, right? Because I'll be honest, I'm not a fan. I don't follow groups like that. I'm sure I've probably heard one of their songs on the radio and liked it and just didn't know it was them type thing. But this is definitely for a fan. Or, you know, an investor, somebody who wants to sit on it for... And then, again, maybe you can't give it away. Maybe we're going to find out in the next few minutes that it was just a bunch of us buying it and none of us want to keep it. We want to sell it. So at that point, the price plummets, which is then a good time to buy if you're a collector. So just because you missed out on the drop doesn't mean... The fact that I was able to get 3 of them got me a little worried. I should not have been... If all their fans were in here, I should not have been able to get all 3 of them. So let's see if you're going to be able to buy it. And then 5 minutes later, it opens up in the store. Nope, they're sold out. Okay, so that verified that. Let me just double check. Yeah, sold out. Okay, well, that's good news in a way. Okay, so I got through. Now, this one right here, the Common at 156, I might flip one or both of these and then sit on the other ones, get my money back type of thing, and then, you know, make a little profit. And because I'm not going to chase this to get that extra card. I just, that could get dangerous, you know. Because I imagine the ultra rare is going to come out at a couple hundred. Initially. It might plummet if nobody buys and it's just us. When I say us, it's us hardcore Veve guys who just constantly are supporting the platform and just waiting for the day that we all think is coming type thing. Now, in that, I am a collector, like the comic books. I love the comic books, and I do love some of the collectibles, but a lot of the stuff that they drop, I'm not really into. So I either flip it or I save it for, you know, a rainy day. Okay, let's go see if we're going to need any minute now. They're going to start appearing on here. And they do posters. There's the first drop of Spider-Man, which I think was the very first drop they did on Veve. Because the comic books came later. And then here's the comic books down here. And then here's the sets, if you collect sets. Auctions, they have auctions. And then here's how you complete your sets. Okay, we got 4 more minutes, guys. So thank you for being patient. Thank you for watching. See, that, yeah, now it's not sold out. So that's got me worried. These should be all sold out. And they're not. Which means maybe I can get, if that drops below 60, I'll grab that. And then I'll be able to print. The fans just might not be trusting NFTs. That might be what's happening here. Because why aren't these sold out? That is not a good sign. That's not good at all. Okay, how much time we got left? 3 more minutes. It's either 20 minutes or 21 minutes where it pops in. But anyway, this is going to give you a good idea on how this goes. And you're like, well, you know, I'm glad I didn't do it, because now if things do go south, you can pick it up cheaper than probably what the people who got it on the drop. The only thing is you don't get a chance of getting a real low mint, okay? But if these are for sale, you know, like I don't know if they're going to sell out. We'll see. We'll see. Because people probably went after the ultra rare. I can't believe that rare hasn't sold out. That's usually the next one they go after. No. Wow, this is shocking. But I didn't see a lot of signups. You know, because that would have been an indication that the fans. Let's go to what's his name and see what he's doing. He might be commenting on this. The real Randy Chavez.
I don't know. I'm hoping a couple hundred, you know, but we'll see. Easy drop, easy drop. Hi there, Hayes. How long do we have to wait till we? You in like a minute. In 1 minute, you'll be able to sell, and you could buy the rest of them right now if you want, if you'd like. And it landed the set, bid 100K on the Ultra. Worth it, worth it. Yeah, Dr. Rolex bid 100.
Now, if the ultra rare takes off, that would cause a rush for other guys and people to buy it, and it could sell out that way. But we'll see.
I should have been. Intel 70. I'm not sure what that says, but howdy doody, howdy to you. Pops ZH says, hello, is there a tutorial on how to use Veve and something explaining this Omi thing? I'm here because my 3 daughters love Blackpink, and I'm still trying to understand how all this works. Sure. So Veve, is there a tutorial on how to sign up? Making an account, you go just to, we'll start from, let's go back to the beginning. Sorry, I love Hillary Duff. So if you go to your Play Store right there, and that's if you have a
I think
Android.
it's 21 minutes after. Yeah, he's noticing they aren't sold out too. So again, I'm not totally surprised because I just didn't see the new signups in the app. Okay, here we go. There's the Ultra. Let's see what that's going for. That's come out $75. Wow, that's cheap. Okay. Yep, and they're already below, so you can pick them up below. Let's see what happens, though. Let's give it, sometimes it has to work itself out. Buy now. Ultra rare. I'm going to try to get me an ultra rare. Oh, see, it's already jumped up to $90. Came out at 75. Let's see if it's going to skyrocket. Okay, there it is, dropped to 80, which means now at this point it's probably only whales picking it up. Okay, that went up to, let's go back to this one. Well, that's okay. Now it's up to 90, so it's pumping. Let's go. This one's at 30. That's down. That's the common, I think. 35. See, they're all below retail now. I see what my rare 40. That's close. It's almost a 50.
Go to the market. So on the bottom bar here, you'll see the secondary market. You hit that, and then you can go up top and hit collectibles, and then you'll see all of the Blackpink stuff for sale. Yeah. All right. Let's see this ultra rare. What's the ultra rare going for? 85. Huh. That is not. If I really wanted that, I probably should. No, I'm saving it for Lisa. I can't spend all this money. The JISOO rare is going for a bit below retail at 43. So if you wanted to go and say, hey, you know, $50 is a lot, and you want to save $7, you can go and get her on the secondary market for 43. If you would be like, well, you know, I love these. I don't really care about saving a few dollars. I want a good mint. You can go on and get a number 90 for 150. That is about 4x.
Yeah. So this is This is the uncommon. Wow, it's up to 45. Let's see if we get a little pump going here. It's up to 90 again, and then after that it jumps up to 100. Let's see if people are going to start chasing that. This is where it gets dangerous for the investor. Now, if you're a collector, you might not care, but if you plan on flipping this, okay, there we go. Now we're getting a little pump action. It's up to 97. 105. Okay, here we go. Now this is going to bring the other ones up because people are going to need them all to get that. That's at 45. That's the uncommon. What's the rare? The rare was 50. How can that be at 36? 38. Let's see what the ultra rare. Ultra rare is up to 100. Common is at 38. I think that's what you paid for it, right? Yeah, it was 40, 45, 50, and 60. All right, prices are starting to come up a little bit, but it's not like what it could have been if all the fans came in. They just didn't. I mean, like Randy was saying, there's some fans asking him some questions. You know, there's maybe 100, if even that many. So, all right, well, that's about it. No kaboom. Maybe later on, maybe fans will come in slowly but surely. I'm interested to see what happens once we get to the stage. But this will have effect on the other three characters, because if this doesn't sell out, the other three probably won't. Even if one's liked more than the others, it's because it's going to chase away a lot of regular Veve people. And so it might be a rough, but once they get to that stage, which is on the 26th, we'll see. We'll see. So anyway, thank you let's go do a check real quick. Yeah, it's still at 100. So that's where it's kind of plateauing at. 33, the common. 43. Almost back up to what you got paid into it. 36. The rare, that's shocking. I don't know if they just don't like the pose. But next to the ultra rare, the rare is the next gatekeeper in order to get. It's only 1850. Now people are already. Ooh, $500. Why is it buy now for 500? Are you having to pay 500 just to order to craft it? Why wouldn't you just go to the market and buy it? All right, that's confusing. Yeah, that's already plummeting too. I guess you could buy it without crafting. Is that what they're offering? Yeah, I don't know. All right, I'm going to get going. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to see more videos like this. Again, this is a way you can learn and not get, without yourself exposing yourself. And then you can also see what the long term is, because I'll periodically post videos on it. Please join any of the links below. It really helps me out. Go check out Pro Advertisers Club if you get a chance. I have an eBay store, KGMJAM on eBay. Go check that out. Like and follow it. The same thing. You can follow along to see how I'm doing. And I know your time's important. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.